Hi there guys, welcome to my channel. In today's review we're going to be looking at Masters of the Universe Origins Many Faces. Now when I got notification that I was going to receive this in the post today, I was a bit kind of shocked, to be quite honest. I'm yet to receive all of my Wave 1 figures, and now it would seem that we're moving on to Wave 2 here in the UK. I'm not quite sure what's happening in regards to the order in which the figures are being released. I'm not really that bothered. I'm kind of quite happy to get them in any order, to be quite honest. In package, it came a bit dinged up, to be quite honest with you, but that's just the way that they're being delivered by Amazon in the UK. Put in silly little bubble envelopes or cardboard book envelopes, and it's putting a lot of pressure on the side of the bubble. But never mind, I'm going to be getting them out of the packet anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And here's the back of the figure. So as before, we've got the international card back showing the cross-sell. We have no bios for each of the characters, as we're kind of becoming used to with this international packaging now. So without further ado, let's get them out of the packet and look at the figure close up. So taking a look at the mini comic, it's the international version, so there's no comic title at the bottom, and as we know now to expect, there's no text or dialogue. Great illustrations, really beautiful, and again no bios on the back. Okay guys, so here he is out of package, and I'm afraid to say he's not without fault. There's quite a few issues that I've come up against, some of them minor, one of them a big problem for me. So let's have a look at him. Let's bring him closer to the camera. So let's talk about the paint apps. Some are sharp, some are blurry. I can kind of live with that a little bit. There's some errors where the paint's kind of gone on to the blue, kind of underspray in certain areas and overspray, and maybe the masks weren't as sharp as they could have been. Again, they're issues I can kind of live with. The colour scheme, I love the blue, I love the pink. The orange is, well, it's traditional orange gun. I love the purples. The thing that I do have the issue with is the skin tone. It's not a skin tone at all. It's like a tangerine caramel colour. I'm not sure I like that, to be honest. I know that the skin tone on the original figure was over exaggerated and it was leaning to sort of like an orangey colour, but this is more orange. I don't have my original figure to hand, so I can't compare them. Let's have a look at this articulation. Now it's slightly different. You do have the fixtures for the foot swivel. However, due to this new armour piece that kind of comes over the ankle, you can't actually rotate the foot up or down. Well, that's as much as you're getting, yeah, and you can't rotate it around either due to this armour. The boot cut is cleverly disguised, actually. There you go, you can just about see it there. You got the same knee. Oh my god, that's so tight. Oh jeez, oh my god, what is that? Is that glue or is that a stress mark? I don't know, I need to look at that closer. Unfortunately, I've not got the best eyesight. I think it's glue. Let's just hope it's glue. Okay, let's see if this one's that one's bending. That one's a bit floppy, to be honest. Okay, same boot cut swivel there. This hip was particularly tight when I got it out of package. It seems okay now. There was a bit of a dent in the back of the leg due to it being pushed up against this part in the package, and then the bubble was very tight against this leg, so it's kind of caused a bit of a dent there. Now it's when we get to the arms that the issues really start to come across. So I'm going to take this gun off a minute. Same articulation in the wrists. Oh jeez, same articulation in the elbows. There's more limitations due to the elbow pad. Now this is where the problem starts, the shoulder piece and the peg. This happens all the time. Didn't happen to He-Man. This is extremely tight. Oh. And there seems to be some kind of stress on the shoulder here. But when I put this socket in and then go to turn it a couple of times, it just pops out. And this peg is just far too tight in the socket, and I don't think the peg is long enough in the arm socket. You should just be able to freely turn the arm without it popping out of its socket. The other arm, not as bad, but still a bit tight. But this socket seems to move a little bit easier. This clicks really well when it goes in, and this one doesn't tend to click very well, and I don't know whether there's something inside there which is broken, but it doesn't make the same satisfying click. So yeah, I'm a bit gutted about the arm problem, to be honest. Now, let's have a look at the face features. On this edition, I really like the inclusion of the actual helmet swivel. On the original figure, you didn't have that. All you could do was move the face. In regards to the actual face sculpts, they're not as sharp as I thought they would be. However, the human face, not too bad. The robot face, yeah, not too bad. The detail's quite soft, it's not very well pronounced. But I think the worst one out of all, which actually is normally my favourite, is the monster face. I just feel that these details are really soft. They're kind of not pronounced enough, which is a bit of a shame for me because it's my favourite. But never mind. So in regards to the figure as a whole, yeah, I'm pleased to have him in my collection, but I don't know whether this is a batch issue, just an individual issue, but I'm a bit gutted that the one that I've got doesn't seem to keep his arm in. I'm really upset with that, to be honest. Amazon now is saying currently unavailable, so whether they're going to get any more in, I don't know. But for now, I'm going to have to kind of just leave him and just put him on the shelf and put up with him. But if I can, I'm going to replace him. It'll be interesting to see other people's reviews to see whether they have the same problem. I'm hoping not, for your guys' sake, to be honest, and I hope it's just a one-off for me, and that I can then get a figure that is suitable. So I think that's kind of a wrap for me, guys. It brings me to an end of this review. I love this character. He's my favourite character. He was the one I was looking forward to the most. I'm kind of quite disappointed by the issues that I've had with this figure so far. Had those issues not been present, I would have been absolutely over the moon with him. Hope you get a perfect figure with no known issues. Keeping my fingers crossed for you. So until next time, guys, take care. See you soon.